I'm 29 years old when I find myself in a small local bar at the Atitlan Lake in Guatemala. My friend and I have just ordered a beer when I hear someone behind me making a joke in German. So I turn around, I see his eyes, and boom. Suddenly, I'm feeling this strong sensation in my body that I have never experienced like this before. There is a strong pull towards each other that I just can't deny. He takes my hand and walks me down to the edge of the dark lake. The full moon is shining above us and magically mirroring on the small surface. We kiss. It feels so romantic, so alive, and so wrong at the same time. Just 3 months earlier, my partner of 7 years drove me to the airport and kissed me goodbye before I went on this 5 months solo backpacking trip. He gave me his blessings to travel alone because we were both hoping that I would return back home ready to finally settle down, ready to marry him and to get the 2 kids that he has been wanting for years. We have created a beautiful life together in Oslo. We're having a big circle of friends. We are living the dream life that so many people are desiring. Everything is looking great from the outside. But inside of me, there's a feeling of emptiness, confusion, and a desire for something more. But I wouldn't dare to share this with him, and I wouldn't know how to communicate this. So I swallowed my words, ignored my emotions, and packed my bags. I'm 8 years old. I'm supposed to be in bed, but I'm secretly sitting on top of the stairs while my parents are fighting downstairs again. I am listening to every harsh word that they are saying, and it feels painful and confusing to me. The next morning, I pretend that I've heard nothing. That's how we always coped in my family. No one ever said sorry. We just pretended that nothing happened and just moved on. As a teenager, I'm having many very painful conflicts with my mother. I'm seeing the movies and news about rape, violence, and wars. I'm having my first boyfriends cheating on me and breaking my young heart. As a sensitive empath, I am feeling all the pain in and around me very strongly. You're too sensitive. Why are you crying? Stop crying. You're overreacting. It is your own fault that you are crying now. Shh, be quiet. Don't disturb me. Growing up in Germany, I've heard these and similar sentences many times. When I had a weak moment and I showed my emotions, other people's reactions made me often feel even worse. Blame, shame, and anger were often the response that I received. So I decided to only cry secretly in bathrooms and to make sure that I put on a fake smile before I'm coming out again. At 12 years old, after my parents divorced, I'm walking down the road and I'm proudly thinking to myself, I am a master of hiding my emotions. I got myself under control. I'm sitting on the floor of my new one-bedroom apartment, alone. crying my eyes out and desperately asking myself, how did I get here? How did I mess this up? I've just turned 30 and moved out of the beautiful home that my now ex-partner and me had created together in Oslo. Left the dream that so many were desiring. Everyone is shocked that I am leaving, including myself. This has been the longest and most beautiful relationship I've ever had. The first one I felt safe in. But I could not deny that something was pulling me in another direction. So I packed my bags and left to the other side of the world, to Bali, to become a yoga teacher and to experience a whole new way of life. Ah! This is what it sounds like when I'm screaming. I'm standing in the garden of my Himalayan Kriya yoga teacher, screaming from the top of my lungs. I didn't even know that I was capable of screaming like that. And now I am screaming in front of other people. I am showing myself like this. What a liberating feeling. All of us are screaming, shaking, crying, energetically purging. This looks crazy. For the first time in my life, I am giving myself permission to let it all out. Finally, a lot of pain is coming up and can be released. I am feeling it all. I'm also feeling a deep longing to feel truly loved and understood for who I really am. But who even knows who I really am? Who even truly understands me? No one. Because I have never fully shown myself what is really going on inside of me. Maybe I didn't even really know who I really am. But now that I'm feeling and witnessing the expression of the whole spectrum of our human emotions, my perspective is being changed completely. I'm suddenly learning that all of these emotions are actually a normal part of our human life and that they are here to guide us. I'm sitting in a big community circle in Ubud, ready to share my appreciation for my best friend on her birthday. But right before I got here, I actually had a big fight with my new partner and I'm feeling miserable. Therefore, I'm trying to put on that fake smile again, trying to hide from my friend and from the birthday crowd how I'm really feeling on the inside. She looks at me with so much love and compassion in her eyes that I'm letting my guard down, and tears are rolling down from my eyes. She whispers to me, "It's okay, love. All is welcome here." All my loving friends in the circle, they see me cry. And instead of feeling shamed and judged for it, like I did in my past, they are looking at me with compassion. And they are signaling to me that they are here to support me, including my new partner who is sitting by my side. This experience is rewriting my old beliefs about emotions. I'm finally learning the true value of feeling and expressing all of my emotions and how to communicate them safely. And it is cracking my heart wide open. I'm remembering the last time I was with my ex-partner, just before I was about to move out from the beautiful Oslo home. We are sitting on the balcony one last time, enjoying our best red wines that we had been saving for so long, for a special occasion. We are having beautiful, deep conversations while having tears in our eyes. At the end of this evening, we are sadly wondering, why didn't we have more evenings like this before? Why didn't we have more honest conversations about what is really going on inside of us? This glimpse into how disconnected we actually often were is very hard to swallow. Looking back now, I can't help but ask myself, could we have saved our relationship if we would have had the knowledge, the tools, and the support that I'm finally having now? Thinking about this still breaks my heart. But at the same time, it is clear to me now that the thing that was calling me was the path of spirituality and of awakening my true self. Standing here now, this is clearly what was meant to be. I went on a quest to Bali to find more of myself, on a journey back home to my emotional and sensitive self, to that little girl who felt so much and just wanted to feel loved and understood. Through all of this, I have found forgiveness, freedom, and my authentic self. And now that I have learned to fully express all my emotions with no more shame or judgment, I can offer a safe space to others to also fully feel and express their own emotions. It is my highest joy to support my clients on their journey to their most liberated life as well, filled with inner peace and love. I am here to reduce the amount of suffering in this world. And it turns out that the way to that is the simple act of feeling. Through feeling, we are healing. So now, if I want to scream, I scream. If I want to cry, I cry. And if I want to soften, I soften. Thank you. Thank you.